Our show focuses on homeownership, community, lifestyles, and success stories from across the country. We like to entertain and inform our audience by sharing cool stories from your city and across the nation. And of course, hear from a local pro from your market. Welcome to the last episode of the year. Today, we're going to check out some of the highlights of 2019 from coast to coast. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and welcome to the American Dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our first story is brought to you by a professional in your city. Let's hear what they have to share this week.
Hi, I'm Debra Brown, and we're back in McKinney, Texas, at this beautiful, almost 16-acre estate with about a 15,000 square foot home built by Dallas's Sharif and Munir Custom Builders. We have a lot of things to show you today. There's a lot of details in the home. One of the unique things we have in this home and this property is this county bridge that we're standing on from Chicago Bridge Company. We have some stocked ponds in the front. We have stocked ponds in the back. We have a special treat for you in the kitchen today. So I can't wait to show you the rest of this beautiful estate in McKinney, Texas. The beauty of this property is not only is it 16 acres of beautiful land with longhorns and cattle and ag-exempt land, but it's in the middle of McKinney. It's in the middle of the city. It's close to all the conveniences of McKinney. I can't wait to take you in. Let's go in and see what it's all about. We're in the beautiful entryway of this house. It has 26-foot ceilings, crystal chandeliers that are on a lift. So when you want to change the light bulbs, you just lower the chandelier. It has this beautiful floating staircase. It's amazing in this home with marble steps. And as you can see, we're already decorated for Christmas. Hey, you guys, what are y'all doing? What you watching?
George Strait.
Yeah? Now we're in the formal dining room that has magnificent crown molding, blue and gold wallpaper. It's just off of the china and silver room. And one of the things I think is really neat about this is it's got this hidden doorway that goes into storage on both sides of this beautiful arch. So welcome to the elegant master suite. It's got a beautiful custom commissioned marble fireplace. It's got a fantastic crystal chandelier. Now I'm going to take you to her bathroom. It's set up similar to his bath and closet. Hers is very elegant. There's a marble top tub. It's probably got the largest mirror that I've seen in a bathroom. It's actually a mirror on mirror. So this is a gorgeous closet. Any woman would want this closet. Of course, it's got the suitcase countertop made out of marble. She's got a makeup seating area with lighted mirrors built in. And ladies, who wouldn't want this? This is really special. I could use one of these.
All right, we have special guests here today. We have the owners of Rye. We have an executive chef, Taylor Rouse, and general manager, Tanner Agar. Thank you guys for coming. Tell us a little bit about Rye.
Yeah, thank you so much. So we are a creative American small place restaurant cocktail bar. We don't have appetizers, we don't have entrees. Everything is about a series of different dishes that you eat with the people you're with. So you can experience more of what our team has been working on and more of what all the local farmers that we love to feature here in North Texas have also been working on. So Taylor's got a couple of dishes he'd love to chat with you about.
Yeah, so the first one I've got here is, I just got to finish plating it up. It's our blue cheesecake. So this dish is really, really exciting for us because we took a traditional savory cheesecake, or sweet cheesecake, and turned it into a savory dish. Next dish for you is, it's been on the menu since we opened and it's a fan favorite. We have our burnt orange and bourbon braised pork belly lollipops. So for this dish, what we do is we take an entire pork belly, we rub it down with some seasonings and spices, and then we braise it for 4 hours with charred oranges, bourbon, and orange juice.
Tell me how you enjoyed this kitchen.
This kitchen's fantastic. First off, the counter space is incredible, and that's one of my favorite things in the kitchen. The range is fantastic, and it's got this almost commercial grade hood system, and just overall a lot of practical space to move around and work in.
This week, we're sharing a recap of some of our favorite moments of 2019. But first, we hear from one more professional from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
Welcome to Frisco, Texas, which was founded in 1902 and was originally a portion of the Shawnee Trail. From its quaint beginnings, it was recently voted Best Places to Live by Money Magazine, Best Place to Relocate by Forbes, and Best Place to Raise an Athlete by Men's Journal. All those accolades have made Frisco one of the fastest growing cities in America, with the #1 real estate market, which is why so many people all over the U.S. have relocated here. Just 25 minutes north of Dallas, Frisco is an emerging go-to place for family fun in the DFW Metroplex. From the Star, the 91-acre campus of the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters and Practice Facility, to its many hiking and biking trails and country clubs, like this one, the Stonebriar Country Club, located in the heart of Frisco and just minutes from an amazing property I'm about to show you. First, I'd love to introduce to you Mayor Jeff Cheney, who has been instrumental in the growth here in Frisco. I know you've been in office since 2017. Can you tell a little bit about the growth that you've seen and maybe what you've done to kind of help that growth continue?
Yeah, I mean, we've been one of the fastest growing cities for a long time. I mean, right now we're adding 1,000 new residents to our city every single month, which is just staggering growth. We've gotten used to it. Between being mayor for the last 2.5 years and I was on city council 9 years before that, I mean, we've really seen this entire city get built out over the last 10, 15 years. And really the second half is going to be built out over the next 10, 15 years. So it's hyper growth. But the people that move to Frisco are excited about that. And so that's been a challenge, just keeping up with that. But at the same time, when you're living it and experiencing it, it's kind of nice too. Because there's always something new and something exciting right around the corner.
Exactly. Well, I heard some exciting news, and it's about the Uber Elevate helipad. And I know that they've built a helipad right next to the Star. And can you tell me a little bit about that?
So the best way to describe it is it's the Jetsons. So it's going to transform how people get around. And eventually they'll be all over the country. There'll be helipads all over DFW and every major city. But Frisco, Texas is going to be the first city in the world that's actually going to start testing.
And is there a projection of when that will actually begin?
The helipad is actually built. So it's going to start testing with helicopters here really next year. And they predict that the actual drones will be in the air within the next 2 years.
Wow.
So what that'll mean for Frisco residents is it's going to transform how people get around. If you want to go to a Cowboys game or you want to go to downtown Dallas for a night out.
Not have to sit in traffic.
You don't have to sit in traffic. You don't have to fight parking. You can get on an Uber Elevate and be at the Cowboys game, in 6 minutes.
I'm going to sign up.
Me too.
Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. I really appreciate your time today, and thank you.
All right, my
Mayor
pleasure.
Jeff Cheney. All right,
Thank you.
Thank you. This breathtaking, one-of-a-kind luxury estates in the guarded community of Stonebriar has a perfect mix of southern charm and farmhouse style that will blow you away with the details. I just listed this property for $1.285 million, and we got this home under contract in just a matter of days with multiple offers. The thing that makes this property the most special, however, is the fact that my clients, Rachel and Carrie Chandler, have renovated this property from top to bottom. Come on in and take a look inside at their beautiful renovation.
Hey, Hannah!
Hey!
How are you?
So good. It's so good to see you.
You as well. Welcome.
I am so excited to come in and talk about this amazing renovation that you guys have done.
Well, we are so excited to get it
Let's
sold
go
and
see. Show you around. Honestly, one of my favorite things that y'all have done in here is this amazing woodwork.
Yeah, some of it was already here. They had the moldings around the top, but we definitely added some of the threshold moldings, and then a big thing we did was open up this airway right here so you could walk through to the other room.
Well, Carrie, what is one of your favorite renovation pieces that y'all have done in this property?
So a huge transformation actually was in the kitchen over here. The fridge and freezer were originally over here. In this space, there was a small island, and actually the cooktop was over here.
The pantry was actually a small door, and there was a double oven, and it had these shelves that they were probably about this deep.
So tiny.
And you had to go in right here and then duck to come back to the rest of your stuff. And so we definitely wanted a cool, unique space.
Well, I love what you've done with the kitchen and the pantry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know what we should go do? We should go see the cabin room.
Let's go.
It was a mural of a cabin, by the way, to set the scene. Like there was a whole cabin feel painted the hallway, so it was very dark.
Dark.
The carpet was shot, and lo and behold, obviously carpet, paint, lights, and then we ended up building in those bunk beds back there.
That's my favorite thing.
The shiplap, and that all of a sudden became like arguably our favorite room. Another great part of the house to me is that backyard and how much that's changed.
Well, let's go check it out. I hope you've enjoyed this picture of Frisco and what it means to live here. A special thanks to Mayor Jeff Cheney. A special thanks to you, Rachel and Carrie.
Thank you. Another renovation down. Can't wait for the next one.
Cheers to the American dream.
This is Bhanot with RE/MAX Premier Group, and we are at the grand opening of Kidzania. If you have not been here, you need to check it out. It's a great place for kids to come, have fun, be inspired, and learn. I've got the privilege of talking to the CEO, founder, and president of Kidzania, so let's go inside and check it out. Thank you so much for joining me. It's an honor to talk to you today.
Our vision of Kidzania is that children 2 to 12 through play, they come and learn about having an enriching experience for life. They can learn about developing skills, that they're going to be very important for the future life, like negotiation, socialization, this type of skills, and also to promote values. So we really want children that through fun, they really have a very good and enriching experience for the future.
And how would you say that Kidzania kind of separates itself or is unique compared to other different family entertainment options in the community?
I think there's 2 big differences. One, everybody knows that children's favorite play activity is role playing. No? You don't have to teach them how to do it. They just see us and they imitate us. No? They don't need any special instructions. And what they do every day is that. No? And second is really that for us, it's equally important not only the fun part, which is the only reason why children come to Kidzania is fun, but at the same time, it has to be a very truly learning experience.
What's maybe 1 or 2 of your favorite different experiences or highlights here?
I think one that is very iconic is like being a fireman, right? Because when you're a kid, everybody when they grow up, they want to be a hero, they want to be like a fireman. So we have a very realistic, kind of fire station. And the way it works, first they go and get trained to be firemen. We teach them what to do in case of a fire. We teach them how to avoid fires. We use them once in a fire, what they need to do before, get ready for any emergency, during the fire, and after the fire. Our concept is that the children become independent, that they really make their own decisions. So of course we welcome parents to come with the kids, but we don't like the typical mother and father saying, do this, you should be a fireman, you should be a lawyer. We really want the children to take their own decisions.
Right. And this you chose as one of your first landmark locations in the U.S. What made you choose Frisco?
Very good question. First of all, Kidzania, it's been for a while, okay? Kidzania started 20 years ago in Mexico City. In these 20 years, we have taken Kidzania to 22 different countries. So we decided to do it at the end. Once we learn from operating all over the world, let's go to the US. So we really wanted to start in Dallas for many reasons. First, because it's a fast growing. It's one of the fastest growing, if it's not the fastest growing city today in the United States. And also, we have different traits that represent their industries in Kidzania.
I know the parents are going to love it, but the kids are going to be thrilled about it. So come and check it out. So this is where kids can come and learn. What does it mean to pay taxes and how does it work? I think such an interesting concept for kids to start to learn about it from when they're young. So as they make money doing the different different professions that they have here, they come here and learn about contributing their taxes, and then they also help decide where do they want their tax dollars to go. So starting from such a young age, they're learning about the concept of tax, knowing how to save their money, and just helping to make their community a better place. We're at the Styled Salon at Kidzania, where kids can come to either enjoy doing their nails, doing their hair, and spending some of their money, or actually making some money by being a stylist and doing somebody else's hair. So teaching them the concepts of how to spend your money and have fun, but how to make some money as well. So I hope you enjoyed learning about Kidzania. It's a great place for kids to come, have fun, be inspired, and learn. And like they say, get ready for a better world. I hope you learned something interesting about your city and enjoyed the local content. Up next, we're going to revisit some of this year's best moments from the West Coast, which some say might be the best coast.
Hello, I'm Alan Canis, and I'm one of the top real estate agents in the United States. I serve a niche market called the San Francisco Peninsula. Located just 20 minutes south of San Francisco, 20 minutes north of Silicon Valley, and just 5 minutes from the San Francisco International Airport. All, of course, with no traffic. We find Burlingame, California. When working with my clients, attention to the smallest details is so important, even down to a pocket square. Speaking of a pocket square, it's time to meet my favorite family couture store, Sam Maloof. Come on in. Hey Sam, great to see you.
Nice to see you. Welcome.
I need a pocket square.
Oh, great. Stand right over here, and I will bring you the pocket square.
Great.
Trying to match your coat and tie today?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. I got a beautiful one right here. Show this to you. This is from Keaton, all silk.
Ooh.
Beautiful browns and blues. I'll help you do that.
Oh, let's see.
Here.
Oh, that one's nice.
Is that pretty?
Yeah, that one's nice. Let's see.
Take a look at there.
Let's see. Okay.
That's pretty. And here's another beautiful one.
Let's see.
Let me show you this. And if you like this, similar colors.
I like that. Okay.
But I think I like that first one better.
I think I like that one.
Works better.
That one's better. Okay.
All right.
But
how's
perfect. Sold.
Beautiful. Wonderful.
I like this. I know your first secret to your success is your beautiful wife, Gloria.
Thank you.
What do you consider your main secret to your success?
I think foremost is product, having the absolute best product there is. We shop all over Europe, bringing our clients, from all the wonderful countries that make handmade products. Number two is being able to execute flawlessly. It's so important. Our customers are very detail oriented, so to the eighth of an inch makes a big difference in how something looks. Our customer service, which is also exceptional. We bend over backwards to take care of our clients. And number four is having a great team. You need a lot of great support, and we have great staff.
Thank you, Sam. I really appreciate, and I know our community appreciates you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Do it without you.
Greetings, my name is Pete Lorimer and I am broker owner of PLG Estates here in glorious Los Angeles. I'm also the host of a show on Netflix called Stay Here. Now, where are you, Pete? Yes, it isn't your typical Los Angeles beach and Santa Monica and Venice. We're actually in an area known as the East Side. Now, it can be a little bit confusing because we are indeed west of downtown, but we're east of Hollywood in an area called Echo Park. Now, Echo Park, this lovely lake that you can see people boating, was founded as a reservoir back in the 1800s. Then it was turned into a recreational area, and then this area has some of Los Angeles' most old vintage homes going as far back as 150 years old. I love the East Side. I have an office here. I have an office in four corners of Los Angeles, but I love, love, love the East Side. And I'm going to take you on a trip to see some of my little cheeky favorite hotspots on the East Side of Los Angeles. So come on, let's go. Welcome to Porto Drive. This is an absolute labor of love for me. I've been involved with this project from the very beginning. This is a classic mid-century home nestled atop the Hollywood Hills. We're in an area known as the Outpost Estates, which is technically part of the Hollywood Hills on the east side. Asking price for this beauty, $2.5 million will buy you this jewel in the hills. And you get a free orchestra with it, because right behind me, literally on the other side of the hill, is the Hollywood Bowl. And if you listen on a chilly LA starry night, you can hear the national anthem being played by LA Philharmonic. So without further ado, I am terribly excited to show you all of the beauty that this property has. So come on, let's have a look around. Now, it is no easy feat to build such a house, because we're dealing with a pretty small footprint on a piece of rock with a cliff below you. But I love the mid-century lines of this house. And then come with me this way. This is why people who live in the hills love the hills. It is because of the views. Look at this. You've got downtown behind you. On a clear day, you can see all the way to Long Beach. And people just go nutsy fruitcake for the views. And then check this out. Silence. We're in the middle of LA, and you can barely hear a thing. You just see the birds flying by. And what I'm going to do is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you all feel like you live in a $2.5 million house. Just for a moment, I'm going to step out of the way so you can enjoy the view. Michael! Michael! Come and visit me in my boudoir. Isn't this fabulous? If only I was naked with champagne, it would be even more fabulous. Well, I'm sure the viewers would probably be punching out of the channel if that was the case. But this is the ultimate Hollywood bathroom experience. I would sit here sipping on my champagne, watching the helicopters fly by as they film the celebrities at Mann's Chinese Theatre, which is literally right there. Hollywood Bowl and Hollywood Boulevard is right there. And this makes me feel like king for a day. Just gonna imagine.
Hey guys, Alexander Garcia here, bringing you back to the coastal cities of San Diego. I'm standing here in Embarcadero Marina, the walkway along downtown's waterfronts. This place has a bit of history to it, so let me show you. Embarcadero Marina gives some of its visitors some of the best views of downtown, some of the best restaurants to choose from, and the most historic landmarks along the way. But by far, my favorite landmark stands 25 feet tall, the most romantic of them all, the one and only Embracing Peace statue.
Whoa there, Tiger.
You didn't actually think I'd leave Hallie out of this one, did you?
Okay, Alex, I know you think you got the moves, but in all seriousness, what does this statue symbolize?
Right, so the story behind the statue is that it actually depicts a very famous photo back in World War II. So the photo was taken in 1945 as an American sailor embraced a nurse with a kiss in New York City's Times Square to celebrate the ending of World War II.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Right? And the crazy thing is that these two people didn't even know each other. It was just a random kiss. So, I mean, but, you know, in all fairness, I could understand the excitement of the sailor, knowing that the war was finally over.
Yeah.
I don't know, a random stranger kiss, is that a little too much?
I mean, I think we'd have to see for ourselves. Challenge?
You want to go kiss some strangers? Let's go kiss some strangers. Just kidding,
No,
just
but
kidding.
seriously, in all seriousness, Alex, what does this kiss and this symbolize to you?
Right. I think the statue symbolizes the love and the freedom that we can now enjoy because of all the sacrifice that these soldiers, specifically the sailors, made for us.
Look at you, Alex. Get deep. I like it.
So there's certainly an interesting amount of irony as to the location of this love statue, as sitting right across these still waters lies one of the fiercest landmarks in San Diego. Weighing in at 45 tons, the length of 3 football fields, and carrying 176 anti-aircraft cannon guns. Allie, you probably already guessed it.
Obviously.
The one and only USS Midway ship. This beauty, or should I say beast of a machine, has so much history here in San Diego. Believe it or not, the USS Midway was the world's largest ship up through 1955. It was finally decommissioned in San Diego in 1992 and now serves as the most visited naval warship museum in the United States today, with over 1 million visitors annually.
Things are looking pretty cool over here on the West Coast, but we still have more to come. Stay tuned as we see some of this year's best moments from the South and Midwest.
Jay and Ashley Nelson, Nashville's secret agents. Guess what our mission is today? Well, I'm wearing my boots for a reason. We're in our hometown, Nashville, Tennessee.
Nash Vegas, Tennessee, guys. This is where I've been selling real estate for 18 years. It's time today to take them down to the honky tonks, Tootsies.
That's right.
Hey, code name Boo Boo. Code name Baby Man, and I got the Boo Boo t-shirt on. They're gonna be selling Hank Williams Jr. t-shirts down there, but they ain't got nothing on this one, baby. Let's go to Nash Vegas, come on.
Let's see it. Home of the Tennessee Titans. Woo!
We're at Printer's Alley, guys. This is Lonnie's Western Room, the best karaoke spot in America, right here on Printer's Alley. But you know what?
It's closed. And quite often, the best karaoke singer ever appears in there.
She's so sweet. Let's go. Let's keep rolling.
Auditorium, home of the Grand Ole Opry.
Guys, this is where all of the legends got their start in country music. Porter Wagner, Dolly Parton. Who doesn't love Dolly Parton?
I do.
Come on, Hank Williams Sr. I'm gonna show you guys something here in a second that's awesome.
A secret entrance, it's so cool, come on. Right here, Jay always tells a story. Anytime we have any guests come to Nashville, he loves telling the story, so tell it, baby.
Here's the deal. This is Tootsie's Orchid Lounge right here. All right, so Tootsie's Orchid Lounge is a dive bar that's right out the back entrance here. This is the secret Hank Williams Sr. entrance. Guys, when Hank needed a drink in between his shows.
Because you could not drink in the Ryman. So he would sneak out right here, go over to Tootsie's, have a drink, and then go back in and finish his show. And Jay actually sang at Tootsie's for 4 years.
I know.
He did.
Let's go in Tootsie's, come on.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so this is a song I wrote a long, long time ago. It's called She Believes in Angels, but really I should have wrote this about myself because my beautiful angel's over there. So this is called She Believes in Angels. Angels, she believes they won't let her down. Yeah. There you go, baby. You're my angel. I love you.
Good job, baby.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times. Nothing but good vibes.
The word tamale is a Spanish word that pretty much means made of dough or masa. It has been predated to 7,000 BC, where it's in Mesoamerica in pre-Columbian times. They use it just as a dipping bread, and they would dip it into sauce and stew. The Aztecs and the Mayans would wrap it up in corn husks and give it to warriors because it was a really good portable food when people were trying to go around and conquer the world. In El Paso, Texas, there's people that actually make them sweet. In South Texas, they make them big. Gerald Ford tried to eat one without taking the husks off in 1976, but here's the point. Everyone has a different style of tamales. And we're gonna go check out how San Antonio has made tamales their tradition around the holidays.
We're here with Aida. Aida, what is your fondest memory of tamales?
My grandmother, when we were kids, we used to make them during Christmas.
Just hanging around with my grandparents, getting all the masa ready, cooking down all the pork.
I don't remember how old I was, but just like seeing it and not knowing what it was until she opened it up and then you actually taste it.
So one of the seasonings that Panamanians use quite often is saffron. She would cook the saffron liquid with her pork that she filled the tamales with.
And she would show us step by step and let us make the masa and we'd put it on the corn husks and we'd make a mess. But that was the fun of it.
So I would say I was probably had to be around 4 or 5. But yeah, around Christmas time, I'd always look forward to getting tamales from her.
Getting all the family together. It was a family tradition.
So every year you guys get together, you make the meat separate, do the masa separate?
Yeah, we do all the whole process. We
From scratch.
Extend all the leaves, make all the masa.
Wow.
Cook down the cabeza. All that good stuff.
I love it. I'm gonna ask you some speed questions. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Homemade or store-bought?
Homemade.
Homemade, all the way.
Homemade, absolutely.
No, it had to be homemade.
Yeah,
for
homemade
sure.
no matter
for
what.
Sure, yeah.
Pork or bean?
Pork.
Pork or bean?
Pork.
Pork.
We gotta go with pork.
Holidays only or year-round?
I usually like them holidays only, but I won't turn down year-round.
Holidays or year-round?
Holidays.
Holidays only or year-round?
Oh God, year round.
Holidays or year-round?
It's usually more the holidays.
Now, last but certainly not least, we head to some of the most famous and historic cities in the United States. Let's revisit some of this year's best moments from the Eastern Seaboard.
I go, where are you, guy? Where are you? Hope he's gonna meet me at this house soon. Let me try to get him again. For all I know, he could be swimming in the ocean.
Glad we could finally meet up.
I brought your car.
I appreciate that. Hey, I'm super excited. Today I'm going to introduce you to my friend Frank McKinney. Frank McKinney is the epitome of the American dream. Here's a guy who started from nothing. He's built $50 million spec homes on the ocean. Today we're going to see his $14.9 million property. Let's go meet him. Frank.
Welcome home.
Thank you, thank you. I want to introduce you to my friend Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Frank,
Hey,
pleasure to meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
How are you? What a place you got here.
Yeah, well, welcome to 3492 South Ocean Boulevard, my final masterpiece. After 30 years, this is number 44, and it's the last one.
That's it?
Wow.
The name of the program, American Dream.
Yep.
No longer 2.2 kids and a dog and a white picket fence.
So Frank, Tell us what this is. I see jellyfish, but I've never seen anything like this before.
What I wanted to do was bring the marine life from what you don't see in the ocean inside into the world's only jelly sphere. That is stunning. That's why I didn't put a TV in the room. I don't want a TV on that wall. I want you to sit back and relax. There's too much stress as it is. This will take it away.
Frank, why don't you tell me a little bit about the kitchen?
Like the jelly sphere, this has something you will not find in any other residential setting in the world, that being lava countertops from Auberge, France. You've got this beautiful prep area. If you want to enjoy a little bubbly while you're cooking, you've got a place for your ice. And if she's got to check her lipstick, there's a mirror on the back of the champagne holder.
You have thought of everything. This is just remarkable.
That's one way to ride in style.
Yeah, thanks. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So I'm Erica from Kensington Vanguard.
And I'm Kate Elliott from the Kate Elliott team at Caldwell Banker. We are here to talk about how I like to work with builders. And we have a lot of homes in this area that are getting restored. And so we actually, as a service to our builders, work with them to help select design choices. So we should go in and take a look. It's half done. So be a little bit careful, but there's some exciting design decisions to be made.
Perfect, let's take a look.
All right. Hey, Dave.
Hey, welcome.
How are you? Good to see you.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Erica, this is Dave Kasdan from Kasdan Construction Management and Kasdan Homes.
Very nice to meet you.
And he is our builder for this property here at 393 Irving in South Orange. Should we start with the bathroom?
Definitely.
Sure, so this is a bathroom?
Well, this was a bathroom, and now it's going to be a bathroom and a laundry room.
Okay, so Dave, tell me, why does it make sense to get Kate involved so early on in a project like this when the bathroom is literally down to the studs?
She really helps me kind of push outside the box on ideas and design, and we really just have a lot of fun with the project.
Dave has really good taste, but the fact of the matter is, you know, as buyers come through and they're seeing more and more of the same thing, we take a little bit of risk. This is how Dave gets the most money for his homes, is because he's pushing the envelope a little bit.
Wow, you guys really like a lot of color and taking a lot of risks with this design.
Where do you see our accent wall?
There's an accent wall?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's look.
This is sort of the focal point of when you walk in the house, right?
Okay.
And so we really wanted to do something fun. So we worked with a muralist.
So this is custom. No other house is going to have this in the United States.
Absolutely right.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
That is so cool.
Yeah.
You're right. It hits you as soon as you walk in. I couldn't have imagined a piece of wall art. I love it.
Cool. Guys, I have a really good idea. All right, so you know how we were talking about open concept? I was thinking it might be a great idea to open up this wall from the dining room into the second family room.
Are you cool with this?
Let's go for it.
All right, E, crowbar, ready?
Ready.
Let's break it down.
Welcome to the American Dream, and today we have your super mortgage guy, Justin Bush,
Thank you very much. And your super realtor, Catherine Rain.
and we're in sunny Miami Beach, and we have something very unique for you.
This is the Arco. It's fully sustainable. Not only is it a house, it is also a yacht. Why
Let's
don't
go
we
check it out.
Let's do this.
Wow, check this out.
Wow. Look at this view. It's amazing.
This is huge. This is probably the coolest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Look at this deck.
Now we're inside of the Arc Up with Howard Chase and Marius Collar. Thank you for being on the show.
Of course.
Thanks for having us, Catherine.
So Marius, tell us about this.
Well, the Arc Up's the first livable, luxury, sustainable yacht in the world. So it's independent of electricity and water. So we have sufficient solar panels on the roof to actually drive this yacht, use it for all the hydraulics and for the air conditioning. And we're collecting rainwater on the roof as well, which goes in a 4,000-gallon freshwater tank after it goes through a purified system. So being independent of electricity and water, I think this is something amazing. We're here, we have 4,350 square feet of living space, 2,600 air conditioned, 1,750 outside with 4 bedroom, 4.5 bath.
Tell us, how does this compare to the normal real estate in Miami?
Well, of course, as everybody can see, this is different. So this is not a mansion and it's not a yacht. It is the perfect blend of both. So this is Miami's version of Noah's Ark.
Great house at living. So I think this is the American dream and far beyond.
So actually when this was covered, I thought it was a barbecue. Duh. So what is this?
Well, it's not a barbecue. Wow. So the reason why it's actually so stable like a house, it's because we have here the 4 stops where we lift the entire yacht above water. Otherwise, a bow thrust or you give gas like any other yacht. And also here, you have a navigation system where you can control how much water you actually have in the tanks, and also on energy, how much energy we're actually producing right now. So what the solar is producing, how much goes into the batteries, and how much we're actually using right now for the air conditioner lights or to drive it.
We strive to bring you the best stories from across the country that embody the ideals of the American dream, and we hope that you saw something new and entertaining. Look forward to what's coming in 2020, because we've got some pretty cool stories and big changes on the way. We would like to thank all of our viewers and our sponsors for helping us grow this show. We couldn't do this without your support. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next year.